Good day, family. Welcome back to my fertility video and gender selection video. Today, I actually want to talk about gender selection. Some say, can I actually get the baby gender that I want? If I want a boy, can I get a boy? If I want a girl, can I get a girl? Actually, the truth is yes. You can actually influence your baby gender. That's the truth. You can, but the chance is the 100. There's no 100% guarantee chance also that you're going to get that selected gender, but it is 50-50. To an extent, it has worked for many, and it can still work for you. For example, I know it worked for me. I actually tracked for a particular gender, and I actually got that gender, so it can still work for you. So what do you have to do? How do you go about it if you're trying for a particular gender? Now, first of all, let's understand the basis. Now, the basis I'm talking about is that let's understand the baby gender, how it is determined. The egg from the woman always carries an X chromosome. Then the sperm from the man always carries a Y chromosome. You see, that S chromosome is for baby girl, then the Y chromosome is for baby boy. So you see, so scientifically, it is the sperm of a man that determines the baby gender. So for these men that say, woman, you don't want to give me a baby girl, woman, you don't want to give me a baby boy, remember, it is the man that is what the man puts inside the woman. That is what she produces back. Do you understand? So it is not in the woman place to determine a particular gender. It is the sperm of the man that will say this is going to come out as a boy, this is going to come out as a girl. Actually, the popular method most we use is intercourse method, as in timing of intercourse around ovulation. The ideal thing is that the Y sperm are faster, but it is weaker. What do I mean? I mean it moves faster, but it is weak. It dies faster. It swims very fast and it dies fast. Most times before reaching the egg, it will die. So that is why if you are actually tracking for a baby boy, you have to have intercourse on the day of the ovulation or a day before the ovulation. Let's say your ovulation peak is on the 16th. If you ask me, it's better you have intercourse on the 15th evening against day 16, because so that as the Y sperm is being released, then the egg is dropping. So as both of them are dropping, they are jamming, they are moving fast. So you see that the Y chromosome will meet the egg before it dies fast, because he's a very fast swimmer. Because if you don't have intercourse on the day of the ovulation, if you have 3 days before, you find out that the Y chromosome, because it's a very fast swimmer, it will die very fast before reaching the egg. Then what will be alive is the S chromosome, which is for a baby girl. The S chromosome is very, very strong. It doesn't die fast. It will just take its time, swim gingerly. By then, the Y chromosome have already died, and is the X chromosome that will now go and fertilize the egg, and the resultant effect will now become a baby girl. So you see, so that is why if you're actually tracking for a baby boy, timing of intercourse is very, very important. You track how do you know when you're going to have it? You track your ovulation using ovulation kits. Then you can still monitor your cervical mucus, trying to know the discharge, the egg white sleepy discharge, and take note of your basal temperature. To all these things put in place. So if you're able to do these things, you will find out that with God being by your side, you will be able to get your selected gender. You can't do this alone. You will do your own part and leave the rest to God. But what I mean, track your ovulation. Have intercourse on the day of the ovulation or a day before the ovulation, if you're actually tracking for a baby boy. Thank you so much for listening, and follow me in my next video. I'm actually going to list out the food, the dieting you're going to eat for your cervical mucus to be on the alkaline state, because the sperm swim better on the alkaline state of the cervical mucus. So that is why if you're tracking for a baby boy, you have to work on your cervical mucus so that it won't be acidic. Let's take for example, nobody survive in acidic environment. So you see, so the sperm swim very fine, very better, relax very well in alkaline environment. So in my next video, I'll be talking about the food you're going to eat to keep your cervical mucus on alkaline state. Thank you so much for listening. Bye. See you in my next video. And please, before you leave, if you're watching me from YouTube, I want you to subscribe to my channel. If you're watching me from Facebook, I want you to follow my page. I want you to follow my profile. Thank you so much for listening, and I love you all. Bye bye.